Yo, we got my dog, the one and only Don Milliono in the building. Why are all these random rappers beefing? Who asked for Soulja Boy versus Metro?
Who asked?
Kevin Durant is never happy, but we got a new coach. Does it even matter? The Queued Up Podcast, baby. Episode 63, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hoo-ah.
Yeah. Hoo-ah, gang, squad. All of that. Yeah.
Queued up.
Yes, sir. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up. We got the clap. No, we don't.
What?
Episode 63. We are here. Got the squad in the building today. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys. Shout out to my brother Calvin Productions. He's not feeling too well. You know what I'm saying? He's at the crib. But we got Radio Chewy in the building. We got Gibby_Visions in the building. Artie, you're sitting in RC's chair.
It's Artie's chair today, baby.
Artie reached his chair today. Shout out to my guy DK. We're gonna get to who you are in just a moment, okay? Just hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'll take my time. I'm your boy Aaron Michael. You guys are now locked into the Queued Up Podcast. Episode 62 was great. Shout out to my boy Freshmaker again for jumping on.
Of course,
we were
always
talking
fun.
rap, all the ribbity rap stuff, and it's not over yet. This episode is gonna go stupid. We're going to be talking about Kevin Durant apparently unhappy with the Suns, which is what else is new. Hopefully it's not true. We got a new head coach for the Suns. We're going to talk about that. More rappers are beefing more than ever. All that crazy stuff. We're going to be talking about it with another round of hot cues. And before we even get started with anything, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, we're almost close to 200 subscribers on YouTube. We're about 30 people away. Almost 700 followers on IG. I need you. We need you, all right? Because we got great guests.
We do.
We've had amazing guests.
We got the best guests.
We got the best guests. We've had DJ Goth. We've had Ryan from Guest List. We've had Chris from Authentics. We've had Cassidy Joe Jacks.
For real.
You know, but we have another mover and shaker besides all the guests. We got another mover and shaker in the building. We have a young black entrepreneur that came to Arizona and hit the ground running. You've seen this man at nightclubs. You've seen this man at fashion shows.
Everywhere.
All right? Founder of multiple different businesses, Arizona Trending, all right? Just the list goes on and on. I just seen him at another clothing event there. Freaking people were following this man. This man has gravitas, all right? If he shows up to your event, that means your event actually fucking matters. If he ain't there, it probably don't matter. All right, and you got more stuff coming that we're going to talk about. My brother Don Milliono in the building.
What's up, man? I love the introduction, man. I need you to introduce me at my next show.
Say less. Say less. All right. Gibby's my manager. All right, we'll get everything all signed up, written up.
I'm going to holler at you, Gibby, for sure.
Nah, but
Gibby, it's done. Get the paperwork.
Gibby, I'm gonna need you to negotiate at least a little bit more than that. But no, yo.
Okay,
make it
that's
happen.
done though.
We gonna make it
Done, easy.
This one's done though.
Done. Don, no, it's so really good to have you on the show, bro. We've been wanting to have you on for a minute, and then running into you in the event. Shout out to my boy Chris again for the. I'm wearing your shit, Chris.
Shout
all right?
out to Authentics, man.
Shout out to Authentics.
Great
I'm
event.
rocking it. I paid full price for it. All right, I cannot eat for the whole week for this shit, but at least I look good and I smell good. All right, shout out to my brother Dre for apologize later as well. Arizona, yo, we here. All right, Phoenix has a style now. We have a look.
Yeah.
All right, get with it to get lost. See, Don.
It's definitely coming, for sure.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Don, you got something coming too?
Well, yeah, the fashion industry just as a whole, I love to see, Chris and Ryan really taking over, just all these brands popping out of nowhere. I just love to see how just Arizona just coming up with the fashion. So
there's so many, man. There's so many people, like my boy George with VD Augment. Like I want to just find a way to get all these young creators and entrepreneurs on, show them love. Because everybody says Arizona doesn't have culture. We don't have a sound. We don't have a style. They don't know shit. They're not in the scene. It's here now.
Shout out to my boy Nuck Fate with Better Than Yesterday. So we all rocking, rocking some Arizona right now.
I think I got an Arizona. Yeah, this was from Walgreens, but I actually was supposed to. I was gonna wear the B Special glasses.
Elohim.
They're in my bag. I mean, I could get them, but we'll get there.
Hey, you shouted them up.
Yeah. No, that's my boy.
Elohim been making moves, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Bro, I wear his hat too much. It's like my favorite hat. You know the one with the suede on it?
I know. I wanted that hat.
Yeah. No, you can't have it.
I mean, I got the hoodie.
Okay, true. The hoodie is fire, but it's summertime, baby.
I don't yet have any Be Special, but he did reach out to me and say he's gonna give me a shirt.
Bro.
So Elohim, man, follow up, man. You gotta give me that shirt. I'll buy 2 more. I told you I'm gonna buy 2 more, but I need that shirt.
I mean, it's a hustler, man. L's a freaking hustler. And one more shout out to State 48 as well, y'all. They blessed us. My boy T3. They blessed us. We've been lucky. We've been really lucky, but we're here for you today. All right, we're here to know about my dog Don. If you might have seen him. You probably have heard about him. You probably like seen him in different photos and videos about him just doing dope shit. And he's always there where the dope shit happens as well. When did you get to Arizona, and what was like your purpose for coming out here? Because as far as I know, you're not born and raised from out here. You came from the Midwest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I came from Peoria, Illinois, in August 13th, 2017. So I really moved out here because I feel like I just reached my pinnacle in my hometown. You know, I did everything I needed to do out there. Yeah. And there was a couple, maybe about 6 months of me just being stagnant out there. I'm like, I got to get up out of here. So I found the perfect opportunity, moved out here, didn't know anybody. But yeah, man, just really was able to chase my dream and do what I love to do, which is create.
Nice. Okay. What has been a hurdle that you've had to kind of overcome while being out here? Like, what's something that kind of got in your way that you had to like figure your way out about?
I would say my biggest hurdle, and that's a great question, is really just finding out what lane I need to focus on at what season.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different things that, you know, I want to do, so many things that I do, and it's really hard to kind of like, you know, balance out what I want to do, whether it's focus on my marketing company for this season or really take over on the events. By the way, this summer, we're going crazy with the events.
Word.
This summer is for the events.
Word.
You know, so I've been putting a lot of energy on this marketing company with me and my boy DK. But yeah, this summer is for the events.
I feel that.
I mean, Phoenix is starting to get known for our summer parties, our day parties, pool parties, just brunch and all that shit. There's so many different events and everything that's going on. So that's a lane that you could definitely take over in.
Yeah, and that's a lane that, you know, like, it took me a couple years to even like really fill out Arizona when I first moved here.
Yeah.
And really just kind of get to know the movers and the shakers. And then 2020 is when I really started to like do my own events. So there was a couple of summers in a row, straight mansion parties, and I had everyone pull up to the mansion parties. Waka Flocka, we had my homie Paris from the Congo. We had just anybody who was in town, they all wanted to pull up. You know, SFN Lucci, everybody wanted to pull up to our mansion party. So I feel like I have the blueprint to make it happen. I got a lot of great connections. You know, shout out to my boy Prince Akeem, Neil, just everyone that's, you know, just applying pressure on me to like make these events happen. But It's coming for sure.
No, I mean, you seem like the type of person that if you say something, it's going to happen. So I'm already excited to see what you do with that.
You have your hands in a lot of stuff. And so for entrepreneurs, I feel like sometimes that's like a taboo thing, you know, where they sometimes tell people to, you know, focus in on one thing. How do you feel about that? Because it seems like you are able to find success in all of the things that you're touching. What do you have to say to people who kind of say that that's like a taboo, like a no-no?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's really just about finding balance, you know, because of course, we got like Arizona Trending, we got Viral Agents, we got our marketing company 5. I feel like focus on what's the priority right now. You know, I feel like even for 5, right? I told them like, let's just focus on this for a good 6 months to a year. You know, once that's good, it's able to run itself, then we could go back and focus on this, you know. But we're also trying to build teams around everything so that we can just focus on building the companies and we have people in place to, like, run these companies.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now, you know, really just focus on what you got to focus on. But, you know, you could do anything you want. You know, you could do all of them at the same time. It's just finding that balance. Sometimes you might not even sleep.
Yeah, it seems like based on what I'm hearing, it's like the delegation. Like you're managing it, but you're not necessarily doing everything in a day-to-day process for each business. It's like you got people, you find the right people. So, I mean, maybe that is an ode to like you're a good acquisition of talent. Would you say? I feel like I could see that though.
Yeah, I've always had a problem with like delegating, you know, like that wasn't my I would say my best gift that I had, but I'm definitely getting better at it, and it's very important to delegate so that you can really focus on the things that you got to focus on.
That's the importance of having a really strong team around you, because it's like if you do everything yourself and nobody ever really helps you with shit, it gets to a point of like you stop depending on people and people kind of get stagnant. Like, he ain't ever calling me for nothing. He don't need me. He good. And then when you need somebody, like they're not ready.
Yeah.
So you got to keep people ready and sharp.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's why I got to tell
Definitely
Artie
keep
to
them
do
busy.
Yeah, I'm like, Artie, do this.
What? I was like, me. I'm like, I feel like I'm the one who I'm like, I just sit there and like I'll be bored as hell, start clipping up videos. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, I love you, man. You great.
But what are you like most excited about right now with your businesses, or like maybe an individual business, or just like what has just got you like, waking up with some fire right now?
Good question.
Man, right now, that's a great question. Shout out to my boy Zay Hampton. Right now, he's actually working on getting us funding so that we can be able to do the things that we want, Like, no lie, when we did the AZT Awards, that was something so big for the culture. The city loved it. Everyone wants me to keep those going, but they don't realize, like, there's a lot behind that, a lot of money. That event cost me over $21,000.
Damn.
So... just having that funding will help out with a lot of the events that I want to do. It'll definitely help out with the restaurants that I want to create, so that it will be able to filter more money to be able to do more stuff. I feel like even the people that's like in my circle, West with City Vodka, everyone, Face, everyone that's really like, hey man, like we got this. We're gonna utilize you.
Yeah.
So one of my strongholds is really, building relationships, and having people utilize me for what they want to do. So like a lot of these companies are coming to me like, hey, put together this event for me, put together this for me. So I really enjoy doing that for other people and other companies. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, is really the funding and, creating for these upcoming brands that want to do mention parties, want to go and get the boat and let me plan it. Like, let me coordinate it. I'll curate it.
We able to doing boat parties and shit?
Oh, bro, I'm saying we're going crazy this summer.
Y'all got to hit me up for the boat parties.
Yeah, I
me
need y'all
and
there.
Chewy up,
Yeah.
all right? Chewy needs a 10, all right?
I wanna book you for one of the parties, man. Have you
I
DJ?
mean,
DJ on the boat.
Hey, Riot
wouldn't
House,
mind
man,
having
please,
it.
man,
Oh,
please, man.
shit, R-A-Z. Oh,
It's done.
I guess it's done.
let's get it.
Right? I apologize. Like, I'm DJing on the boat. That's just going to happen. Well, I think your look and your personality and just how cool of a person you are and everything, and that goes from, like, your glasses, you're always very fashionable and everything, which makes me want to ask, you wear sunglasses quite a lot, even indoors. Like, I'm trying to be like you on my Don Milliono shit by wearing my glasses. I'm not used to doing this. It's really rare.
Hey,
but
them
this-
is fire, though.
I appreciate it.
Them
Buy one,
fire.
get one free. I forgot it. Some Instagram store shit. I
Yeah.
got it. They suckered me in the algorithm. Why do you wear glasses all the time, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so a lot of people actually ask me that. Like I would go to well season. I'll have my glasses off. They're like, I've never seen your eyes before. You got nice eyes. Well, I wear glasses because I actually wear glasses. Like these are my prescription glasses. So if I'm ever wearing glasses, they're prescription.
Okay.
So I would rather wear regular, glasses that are shades instead of just regular glasses. I feel like it's just more fashionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Have you ever thought about doing transitions? I have transitions.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. West with City Vodka actually told me to like. Are you talking about eye surgery, right? Laser eye
No,
surgery?
there's like the glasses.
Like these lenses, they change into sunglasses and sun.
Yeah, I've definitely had transitions. I just prefer, I'm just so used to just wearing shades. I got like lighter shades. I got darker shades, blue shades. I got all the shades.
Yeah.
But
they're all prescription?
they're all. And if I'm wearing
That's
glasses, they're prescription.
See.
Like, I would go get those and turn them subscriptions. You know what I'm saying?
I was the kid like back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember. Artie, I know you do because when you were back in your jerking days.
You got to clarify that.
Yeah.
I said no, bomb him. No, bomb him. All right, this man was skinny jeans, had the suspenders or like the.
Okay.
Yeah, the dancing jerking kids. Get your mind out the gutters.
Yeah. There we go.
Used to dance.
Freaky
Yeah.
frogs.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I
Don't
would have
look-
never guessed.
Really? Don't look too deep into it.
No, you can find
there's probably videos of me on YouTube and shit. I'm not gonna lie.
You think there's still some up?
Bro, there's one from when I was like fresh off when I broke my ankle in high school. And then like as soon as I got the cast off, I was like back dancing. And I swear one of them has something. God damn, brother. What the fuck was you watching?
I was watching some wrestling.
That's some
shit.
WWE.
It was, yeah, see? It was Vince McMahon shit.
But one of them has like 11,000 views.
Whoa.
It's like kind of crazy. I don't know why you're looking for it. I don't know what name is gonna come up.
I looked up Nerdy Jerks back at it.
Oh shit.
Wait, D White?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait. I don't know. That's the timestamp is making sense. It's just 14
And we're gonna have to
years
find
ago.
it and then put it.
That'll
at the
put me
end
at
of this
16
YouTube
years
video.
old.
Yeah, Nerdy Jerks Showdown. Elliot. Yeah,
Oh,
there's.
shit,
We gotta
nah,
find
brother.
This, man.
Nah, there's some shit we gonna find.
Sometimes
this
you-
one has
I
to
wanna
be. That
see-
looks like
no,
Apollo.
no,
This Apollo.
I want to see like.
Actually, I don't think I'm at that one. That I know that for
I
sure.
want to see like how corny it is.
See it in this
Like
shit
because
probably.
hey, I'm from the land where they really jerk. Like Chicago, they really be out there jerking.
Well, Chicago,
I
were they
was
jerking or
going
were they
in.
juking?
They doing all that. They jerking, juking.
Yeah. Chicago,
all
like
that.
the
They doing
mecca
that.
of that
Puking.
kind of stuff. They just if they didn't create it, they gonna pick it up and be nice with it.
Yeah,
But
so
that's crazy.
So
bro.
speaking of like older dance crazes and stuff like that, so ever since you've been out here, it's safe to say you've been a part of the nightclub. You've been going out. You've been a promoter. You planned events and stuff like that. Correct?
oh yeah,
At different clubs around the city.
yeah.
How do you think the clubs are compared to when you got out here, like pre-pandemic? Do you think they're better? Do you think they're worse? Do you think people are having just as much fun? You think people are bored now? Like how do you think the vibe is of most clubs?
So me personally, I'm definitely bored. You know, like I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to anything in life, everything evolves. You know, and I feel like a lot of clubs, a lot of different owners, they get accustomed to like how certain things are ran.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna change up certain ways of like how they go about business. But with me, I look totally different on things. I like to look ahead. I like to plan ahead on everything. So I'm pretty bored with how things are, which is why I'm like, you know what, we got to get back into doing these mansion parties, these boat parties. Let's go to the park and build a big old slip and slide and have people come and barbecue.
Yeah.
We got to get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about clubs. Arizona's a huge party state. People do not like going to the clubs every week.
It's true.
You know, so we gotta do more, man. And it's up to people like us, the facilitators, the curators, to make it happen for the people in Arizona.
Well, I think the versatility of the scene has changed how a lot of things happen now. Because before, we didn't really have brunch spots, especially black owned. Like there wasn't a Sugar Jam, there wasn't a Breakfast Bitch, there wasn't a Lolo's and stuff like that until we got a little bit older. At least I got older. I remember when I first went to Lolo's, I could literally stretch my arms out and touch the front door and the bathroom at the same time.
You can do that in a lot of places.
You're a big dude, though, man. You wear
Okay,
size
well,
20.
that's because I have pterodactyl arms. That's not the point, Artie. All right. I know the P is silent. All right, don't judge me, YouTube, or Spotify. But now, since there's so many different options now, you got people that go out during the day, then they take their asses home. You know what I'm saying? Like Sunday Fun Day is cool early, but then once it hits 6 or 7, everybody's back at the crib. Yeah. So like that nighttime crowd is really hard to sustain nowadays, especially in Old Town.
Yeah, yeah. There is a lot of versatility too. You can go to these clubs, just like you said, brunch. There's a lot of cool spots too to go to that you could just go and have a drink. Like I'm mad that they shut down the Pemberton. That was one of my favorite spots.
Really? I never been there. What was the
Pemberton?
vibe like?
The Pemberton was a vibe. Yeah. But certain spots like that, there's a lot of cool spots like that that people can go to.
Name some other spots that you like to just go to, chill, have a good meal and a drink.
I like the Churchill.
Okay, can't go wrong.
That's a good spot. Samsara is one of my favorite spots. They got good hookah. I'm a hookah person, so
okay.
I would say those are like really my favorite spots right now. I like Buck and Ryder. I like nice restaurants.
Oh yeah, Buck and Ryder is fine.
Let me go to some nice restaurants. Get some
See,
seafood.
I really want to try Buck and Ryder. I'm not a seafood guy though. You feel me? I'm
man.
I heard they got good steak though. I heard the steak is alright.
They have good fried rice too.
Do they really? They got fried rice?
Interesting.
Why didn't y'all tell me
They have
that?
a fried rice dish.
I'm going. going.
Interesting.
I'm going.
I didn't know
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.
I only eat fried rice.
Last time I went there, I had like a Chilean sea bass or something.
What?
Hey, you know me,
That
man.
sounds good.
That
I
sounds-
look
you
at the thing
fancy.
on the menu and I'm like, if it makes me a little like uncertain, like it's a little mysterious, that's what I'm a.
See, here's my spot.
I'm like that too, bro.
Yeah, I want to experience.
I'm
it.
I want to
Put
try
y'all on.
turtle.
You want to try turtle?
Hey.
I would love to try turtle.
I almost
I
said
will
that's
fuck
I've
fucking-
actually
turtle
had
up.
turtle soup when I was working at a gas station when I was like 18. A country
Yeah,
guy walked in and gave me some turtle soup, bro. It was the best soup I've ever
You
had.
work. Wait. You worked at a gas station, and somebody came to your gas station, and they brought you turtle soup.
Bro, yeah. So,
What kind of shit is you trusted that?
You ate
Bro,
a stranger's
yeah.
turtle soup.
bro, yeah.
You bold.
It was cool. Like,
See?
we had a great conversation. He was country as hell, bro.
He's like, you know what? I got some turtle, and I got some turtle on the back seat. Hold on, real quick.
You know, I'm like, black people, they want something. But I've never had that before.
Yeah.
So you want some? I'm like, yeah, try it.
wait, was he white?
That's true.
No, he was a black dude.
Oh,
That's
He was a
so
black
funny.
dude, yeah.
Oh, really? What's that?
Yeah, bro, he had on one of those country hats and everything, bro.
damn.
I think he even had, I don't know, bro. Like, what's them straps with the long johns?
Oh yeah,
What's
like
them called?
Suspenders?
Suspenders, yeah, like that. Yeah.
oh, so he was straight
He
from
was-
the
he
back.
was
Real
country,
country
bro.
as hell.
If you got turtle soup ready in the car to give to a stranger, you country as you might be country. You just
that
might
be the most country shit I've ever
It
heard.
was fire.
Yeah, y'all want some turtle soup?
You were eating the soup on the job. Did you were like?
Oh yeah, bro. When I was working at the gas station, that was one of the best jobs of my. I met so
Really?
many people, and I was like, I don't know if I could say this on the air, but I was selling weed out the gas station. So like everyone in the area knew like that I was that dude.
You were
like,
the plug.
I was the plug. Yeah. So
That's kind of funny because you know that meme, and it's like, never buy no gas from the gas station, but you was the selling gas at the gas station.
So you were selling gas and gas. So
for 2 years professionally.
Gas and
so
gas.
20 on pump two
Professionally.
and 20,
Yeah.
20 for
How
two.
this man making six
Yeah.
figures working at the
Bro,
gas station?
I'm 18 years old with $50,000 at home in my shoebox.
Golly.
Like
That's
changed
crazy.
my life, man.
That man was living good.
Had to get out of that lifestyle though. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
gotta.
But you learned a lot.
You
Yeah.
live and you learn.
You learned a
Live
lot.
and
You
learn,
live
for sure.
and you learn. A few more places I'm gonna name real quick, and then we're gonna move on. The Henry's Fire,
True.
Leia May at the Global Ambassador, an amazing restaurant. Where else is really good?
I need to write these
Handy's.
down. Oh, Handy's is
Handy's
fire.
is solid.
Handy's,
Can't
yeah.
go
Handy's
wrong.
always cool.
Disco Dragon, Killer Whale Sex Club. There you go, Disco Dragon. That's our spot.
Killer Whale Sex Club has dope drinks.
Yeah.
Like their
How do
their
they have
drink
food?
selection.
Yeah, they
I
have
don't-
food there.
I've never tried the food.
They have a good ass chicken sandwich with like a black umami bun type shit. Yeah.
I wouldn't try their food. They got too many naked pictures of dudes in there.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
Whose
Yeah,
dick
there's
was
some
in this
naked white
sandwich?
men in there, but the
Like,
food good.
yeah.
You know, I just keep my head down. Here's your table. Like, yeah, okay. Just walking.
Nah.
I could just imagine guys in the back, oh, it's ready, slapping a bun and shit.
Wow.
I can't.
Which there's no problem with that. There's nothing wrong with
nah,
that.
There's
nah,
nothing
there's-
wrong with that.
There is something
We're just
wrong.
commenting.
There is
Yeah,
something wrong
yeah.
with
Chewy
men
bomb him.
smacking my bun.
Don't smack
Hey,
my
yo.
buns like that, man.
Look, man,
All right, Meek.
I'll stand on it. I don't want nobody sexually harassing my burger.
Wow.
All right.
What kind of
Yeah.
mayonnaise is
Ooh,
this?
mommy. What kind of mayonnaise? You sick?
What they doing in the back, man?
I know, right?
They do it.
Y'all wearing gloves?
Why that chef looking really satisfied right now? I don't like his look.
Why you
Talking about why'd you wait for me to take a bite?
Go ahead and take a bite.
He over there looking through like
Yeah.
the circle, like the window type.
They just
Eating
real
yet?
freaky down there, man. I just,
Nah.
All right, but besides eating places, you've been out here for a minute. Where's been like your favorite nightclub just to go to when you're not working? Like, what's been like one of your favorite spots, even if it's not open anymore out here?
Nightclub. So I'm not really like a nightclub person. I don't really have fun at the club. So like I'm not big on that. If anything, I'll go to Samsara, smoke me a hookah, listen to some good music. They got amazing food. That's my type of vibe.
Okay.
Or I do like Westgate. Westgate is low key, it's unfamiliar territory for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's
So
like-
I'll go out there to Bodega or something, and
You go to Westgate, that's where all the like single Latina moms are.
Yeah, they out there for sure. Yeah.
they turning
Happy
up.
Mother's Day was last week. It was
Oh,
great.
Yeah, shouts out to my mama.
Shout out to
man.
my mama.
Yeah, shout out to my
Shouts
mama.
out to your
man.
mama too.
Shout out to your mama. Yeah, shout out to your
Hey,
mama
shouts out
too,
to
bro.
everybody mama.
Shout out to
man.
everybody
Shout out
mama.
to Gibby's
man.
mama, Chewy's mama, DK, all
Yeah,
y'all
DK,
mamas.
everybody mom, man.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to all
everybody
y'all
mom.
Hi,
moms.
Mom. She's watching. Gotta be real. Follow her. All right. Okay. I get it. You're not a club guy necessarily, unless it's about the money. I get it. But there has to be a bar or something done. Come on, man. Bar Smith.
I don't even drink.
Real? Not at all.
Nah.
Dead ass. You didn't have any free drinks at the event.
Nah.
Really?
They had free drinks?
Yeah. I mean,
Nah.
you kind of got a tip a little bit, but it was free. It was
Nah.
open bar. That's how I got fucked up and spent as much money as I did on this goddamn outstanding conference.
Nah.
They greased you up.
I'll probably drink maybe 3 times a year.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't drink.
What are the occasions? Like, what would be a special occasion that would?
I didn't even drink on my birthday.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends on like how I'm feeling. Like I did take a drink this past Sunday when my homies came in town to visit me. One of my good friends.
Okay.
Shout out to Adrian Huff. When I open up this restaurant, he's gonna be the executive chef. So when he came in town, I took a drink with him. For sure.
Okay, that's fair.
What'd y'all drink?
We was at Westgate actually.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, we got a bottle of some
Hypnotic.
Casamigos.
Okay.
It's a Hypnotic.
It's Westgate. I don't know. I
Westgate.
haven't been over there in a minute. I know they still be drinking like Incredible Hulks and shit.
Man, we gotta bring you back to Westgate, man.
I've not been to Westgate since McFadden's was open. And shout out
I
to
know.
Salt.
Shout out to
McFadden's was solid. That was a time. My God,
Yeah.
Salt. I love Salt. I know a lot of my guys still DJ over there, like Matt Villa, Mix Kid, all those guys,
Yeah.
ADM. A lot of great people. Over
I
there.
have never.
I'm an
Westgate
East Side kid now.
an interesting place. It was the first place I ever went as a dude where I was standing there.
Wait, what do you mean? First place
What?
as a dude.
First place as a dude.
No, I said as a. Let me.
Artie, who? I mean, Chewy, who are him?
I need more. Let me. Can I add the context? I
Who
went
are
there
him?
as a man.
Okay.
You know, I was there, and then
2024,
they
gotta be
said I walked by, and this dude was like, "Yo, y'all need this table. Like, come up, sit in this table." And they gave us, and we had like they needed people, and then we called like girls up at the time.
So
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, come on, man. Come on, brother.
That's
The
2024.
way you looking at me like
It's
I'm
2024,
like,
man. You got to
I'm
be careful,
crazy.
man. You
Yeah.
don't know who is who anymore. All right.
I'm saying.
like, I didn't even know that about you, bro.
Incognegro over here.
So
007.
So McFadden's was the first club that I ever promoted at. When I first moved out here, Scott gave me an opportunity, and then Pat gave me an opportunity at Bar Smith.
Oh, shout out to my dog Pat, man.
Yeah,
Pat,
shout out to Pat.
Pat's
man.
OG.
Yeah, Pat's OG for sure.
That's the OG. I seen him at the event. I didn't say what up though. I was sitting down. I was comfortable. I'm old.
We do got to bring you to Westgate though, man. I feel like so with everything going on. Okay, you got the
Where
East
at
Valley.
Westgate?
So look, check this out, man. We got the VAI Resort. The VAI Resort, multi-million-dollar resort.
Oh, that new one
being
with like
built.
the man-made?
the 6 Island Resort.
Jesus.
That's gonna change the whole game.
What do you need 6 islands for?
It's being built. It's gonna be the new spot.
two
Everyone's
is-
gonna be there.
I guess.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you got to get in before all that happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's the new Old Town.
Wow. Don't say that. Hey, whoa.
It might be, bro.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Yeah.
Old Town.
Don't you say it.
I feel like Old Town.
Hey, say it, man.
Don't-
Say it,
don't-
man.
I
Say
feel
it.
like Old Town is getting a little played out. It's getting a little played
Go
out.
to soul.
Oh, man.
It's crazy that
Okay.
like at this age, I don't even really go out there anymore. But it's like I go out there and I see a lot of the same old faces, but I feel like I don't see a lot of new faces.
That you what do you mean?
When I
Everybody's a
go
new
out-
face to you because you hardly ever go out there.
No, I can
Disqualified.
I can see their face, but I don't remember all their
Look,
names. and
let me
shit.
say this. Let me say this. Is Old Town what it was maybe pre-pandemic when it was just even God himself was down there turning up at one of those bars? Probably not. Okay, it's probably chilled out a little bit, even though it does have its moments because like the last few weeks has been cracking. Mother's Day was a little bit slow as Mother's Day, whatever the case is. But Maya's still a good venue. RHG still has some of the funnest venues out with Cake and Riot and stuff like that. I know I sound biased as hell. You get different variances of different places out there. And now there's so much more competition in Phoenix. Gilbert is a vibe now.
Gilbert's coming up. For
Gilbert
sure.
is coming up. Gilbert
Yeah.
Chandler area. Downtown Phoenix has come up a lot. Champaign, Cobra's of course been there. High Score, Stardust.
You got Salt Mine Studios, Oasis. They're building a club right next door.
Are you serious?
They're gonna turn it into a club, and they just bought the building next door. They're already doing renovations for
See,
it.
man,
So,
there's so many different
yeah.
places. And then Westgate is still like for the people that live on the west side, they used to have to go to downtown or Scottsdale. But now you don't have to do that no more. Now you
Yeah.
got Salt, now you got Bodega, now you have all those are Dave and Buster's. I would get fucked up at a Dave and Buster's if I was
Dave and Buster's is fun every time.
So
damn
like,
right.
so like, where my head is at with all of this like building in Arizona, I'm like, man, we need to get a party bus and create like a tour, like a tour. Like this is where we got to start to think about getting ahead of this entertainment scene that's fastly growing.
Yeah.
You know, the VAI Resort. You got Mesa building this huge Legoland and stuff like that. All this stuff is being built. You know, hey man, we need a tour so we can show people the whole spectrum.
Where would you start?
I would say start at Westgate early, like 9 o'clock, you know, and then head downtown and then end up in Old Town, because Old Town is a vibe, you know, and
Yeah.
that's definitely I would say, what's the word for it? That's a spot you got to go to. If you come to Arizona, you got to go to.
Yeah,
You gotta at least check it out. I mean,
Yeah,
all
for
those
sure.
clubs and bars, when it's packed, or when you see everybody just in every bar and club just lit, that's a really hard feeling to match.
Yeah.
You could just walk.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Exactly.
I just feel like Old Town to me turned into more of a show than a party. Like you're going out to like show out stuff.
That's fair.
It's not like, I feel like downtown you actually just see people like casually just like having a blast. But
You have a blast in Old
it's
Town
kinda
if you got
like
money.
You see everybody like, yeah, but why are they?
That's the
having
thing.
a
I don't got
blast,
money.
though?
Because you got
They're having a blast because they showing off.
If you broke,
Everybody's
yeah.
like, people looking at them, and people like to be the center of attention.
being broke in Old Town is rough. You got to wait in line, spend full price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see all the bottles coming out. You just
and like, yeah, I just, to me, that maybe who I am now. When I was younger, I didn't even notice it because I'd just be out and just drunk, fucking dancing in the middle of the dance floor. But there's not even fucking dance floors anymore. So
because they make money off of bottles, and that's just what it
Right.
is. Like there's some
It's
dance floors,
pompous.
but
it's a bit pompous.
it's a bit pretentious to an extent. I'll say
Yeah.
that. We didn't even say Mill Lab. Mill Lab used to be the shit.
wait, we
Oh
didn't
yeah,
say
Mill was
that.
lit when I
Yeah.
was young.
Like, no, I remember when I was like
Yeah.
20 years old, we couldn't even get into the clubs. We would literally just be walking down Mill Ave trying to holler at chicks. Can't even get in. Like, wait, why are you going in there for? Head
It's
ass?
like a little
Q
mini
Club.
Vegas strip, you know.
Zuma was the first club
Yeah.
I went to when I turned 21. That was the first time my cousin took me to the casino, lost all my money, then went to Zuma. And I fell in love. I'm like, all right, this is it. This is
They come to a bottle.
Fuck no, they didn't.
At least you pay under $200 for a bottle.
I know, Zuma, yeah. Two,
Yeah,
two,
you
300,
know.
you a king.
Yeah, exactly. You go to Old Town, it's $800.
Oh, hell no. Old Town is almost 1,200. You really want to have a good time, it's
yeah.
12 to 15.
You want to have a good time, though, y'all got to go to 1111 Old Town.
Woo!
1111 Scottsdale.
been
Shout out to
to
1111. Shout out to
Yeah.
Bootleg.
Bootleg
whole
Kev,
squad.
yeah, everybody, man, for real.
There you go.
They really did their thing with transformation, transforming the whole Paris.
Yeah, I used to DJ
Yeah.
at Paris and seeing
Yeah.
what they turned 1111 into, because I know that at first it was going to be like a reboot of International, but then they said, now let's do something different. I think that was an amazing choice. I think it's super cool, even though I haven't been there too much really like that. I need to go more, I know, but a lot of my people love it.
We're going to get you there, bro.
I think the
we
layout.
going to try. We're going to see. We're going to see.
I'm going to have a conversation with
don't say
Ryan
that.
myself.
Damn.
believe in yourself, Aaron.
It's not that I don't believe in myself, all right? I'm just trying to just take over, all right? I'm
Take over then. Just say, yeah,
I'm in uncharted waters.
Say,
I'm trying
I
to put on
appreciate
for
that,
us.
man.
Yeah.
I
Ain't too
appreciate
many-
that, man.
ain't too
Let
many
me know.
brothers
I'll
in
be
Old
ready.
Town.
Hey, no, that's right, though. That's right. I don't want to ruin anything you got going on with the RSG.
No, we going to see
You're
what's
doing
up.
things, but
But I think they're starting to recognize what I bring to the table, though. So, you know what I'm saying? God got me, baby.
But I like 1111 because they do actually have dance floor. So if you just the average Joe coming in there, you're not trying to spend $1 million, but you're trying to drink and have fun. They have the room available to enjoy yourself and not feel like you're just like squished in, but then also they have
Well,
layers.
no, 11-11 be fucking packed.
No,
to
it
the
gets
gills.
it
What you
gets
talking
packed,
about?
but like
It do be packed.
but the
though.
people
Yeah.
who when it's packed, it's the people who want to be like on a dance floor.
Yeah.
They enjoy that packed feeling.
I
There
don't
be
believe
people, no, literally, like, and I was kind of like taking this in last week, and I'm just looking at the dance floor because again, I'm in the club, I don't drink, so I'm observing everything.
Yeah.
But I love when there are people that dance come to the club. Cause they'll start to dance, they'll get someone else to dance. Next thing you know, they're in the middle doing dance battles and all.
infectious
Like those are the
energy.
vibes that I love to see at the club.
Chewy, can you break the glass for me real quick? Now, I respect that take. I love it when people have a good time. I love it when they dance. I love it when they have fun. But there's some motherfuckers that take it too far. And 9 times out of 10, they're men. And what
I
do
know
they
what you're
do?
talking about, yeah.
They scare the women out of the club. There was a dude at a club in Old Town. I'm not going to say which club.
That's some
but he
Old
was-
Town shit for sure.
Okay, but either way, though. Like,
Not at 11:11.
nah, but see, I'm just gonna say it too. I'm gonna go against my rule. Trying to make that shit look cool, but it's still though to a certain extent. Like they gotta chill out a little bit.
If you
Like y'all
if
doing
you,
the 5, 6, 7, 8 the whole night. Like
if you flicking sweat around and shit, yeah, you need to probably
Nah,
calm down.
to me, bro,
I
it's,
had dudes doing karate moves and shit like that. Almost kicked the girl on the side of the head.
yeah, that's some Old Town. That's some Old Town shit.
Oh.
So I feel like at 11:11, it's the girls. The girls be the most wild ones.
Well,
like,
that's fire.
This past week, this girl was on the floor. She was wearing a dress. She was on the floor, humping the ground.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
dress showing her underwear. I'm like, wow, she's doing the most. Like,
Yeah.
These girls be doing the most. The guys, they be sometimes, but not more than the girls at the 11.
And see, like, I don't know. I don't want to be like that person. Like, you have to act a certain way at a club. Like, no, you can have fun and turn up, but
Be
like,
you for sure.
but still, like, keep it a little bit together. You feel me?
I think it
Like,
depends on you. I guess it really depends on your
the dance battle shit sucks.
It depends on your plan. You know what I'm saying? Don't if you go into the club and you go in there to actually pick up on women. I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. Stop dancing. Stop
Don't dance,
battling.
yeah.
Don't
Like-
or at least don't dance hard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No. Like you come
Hit
in
said, like
and you
Hit.
hit it. No.
Right there. That's
No,
all
you
you
could
need.
even dance. You could just give them 15 seconds of greatness.
No.
Yeah. Trust me.
You better
I
be,
feel
you
like-
better be dope.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
feel like
saying. If
15
you
seconds
cold,
is a lot.
if
You
you
need to give
cold
like,
though,
look,
like
give-
go in
give them
there,
like a little 5-second move.
Yeah,
and
like-
then stop.
You got to do
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
you can
like,
dance.
like
You're
one
right, you're right.
backflip and then
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
One backflip and then walk off.
No, that's
go to
doing
the
too
bar.
much.
Nah, that's
You do a
doing
backflip.
too much for
You
sure.
do a
If you pull it
backflip.
off,
Even if you pull it off,
You
you
gonna have
oh,
a
this nigga extra.
streak. You gonna have a
This guy
blue,
extra.
there's nothing you
for-
can do, bro. At a nightclub, women they're not there for you unless they're there for you. But they won't even tell you they're just gonna look at you. That's how they flirt with you. Women, they just look at you for 3 seconds.
They do.
And if you miss the sign, it's a wrap. But like if you over there doing the, you know what I'm saying, doing the heartbeat and shit like that, wrap.
You right. Give them
Clown
8
time.
seconds. You come in
You
smooth.
really just want to dance.
No, you come in smooth. You do a little smooth something just like to get in the circle.
What you gonna do?
You hit one cool move.
Show me.
What you think?
Hey,
gonna
I'm
get
not
up and-
gonna lie, though.
Yeah,
You
show-
do
yeah, I
you do
wanna
one
see
little
it.
cool move and
Do
then you
it.
finish like
Give me
this and you look at
beatbox.
everybody and go.
Give him a beat.
Hey,
That's how you get out.
Give
the
me
so you
a
go,
beat.
nah,
I will shout out
man.
one person though that he does not stop moving in the club. Y'all know him, KG.
Oh.
KG does not stop moving in the club. I'll be like, "Hey, KG, go pass them girls some drinks." He'd be like, "Okay." Hey, he be like, here y'all go take this. Like KG will pull girls by dancing because he just does not stop.
That's a rare win. Like there's some dudes that have mastered the art that they can like be themselves and dance and
Yeah.
and do all that shit and still be able to pull. But 9 times out of 10, they're cornballs.
Some dudes mastered the art of scaring the hoes.
Oh no, some dudes are the fucking Thanos of scaring away fucking women. Like my God,
Oh my god.
I be
see-
mad
We won't
as
even
fuck
let them
when I
in the
see a dance
section,
circle.
man. We can't have them in the section.
I be mad as fuck.
Yeah.
But they're
They're
good.
DJing.
You know, they're good though for the people who are at the tables because they create contrast. Because then you sit at the table and you can tap the girl next to you and be like,
Pathetic.
"Look what this guy's doing. Look at this guy."
Yeah. They're
conversation
it's fucking
started.
court
Damn.
dances.
Why you gonna point my man? So he having a good time, man.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Hey,
that,
man.
that could be Gibby, man.
Oh shit.
Gibby in
could
there.
just, pop the bean or something like.
Damn. You be over there doing the oh baby by the way.
Hey.
Real quick, the one thing I know for sure is when I know someone is doing too much is when they either like unbutton or take off their shirt entirely.
Oh,
Dude, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah.
if you taking off your shirt in an establishment,
Yo, dead ass though?
My man's off some drugs for sure.
brother.
I'm gonna say this story, and I'm not gonna say where it happened at, but this weekend I seen it. I seen it this weekend, and it was just crazy. Luckily, everybody's okay, so everybody's fine. But I'm at a club. I'm DJing. The night's almost over. And I saw these white guys. I thought, white dudes, they be getting amped, right? They be like,
Right.
yeah, dude, jumping around type shit. I'm like, oh, they're having a good time. No, they were fighting. I was like, oh. And I was like playing T-Page, so I'm trying to wind the night down. And I saw a dude duck, 1-2 uppercut. Other dude said, oh, fucking out.
Damn.
I seen this on like a page or something. Was it at Cake?
Well, no, that was a few weeks ago that happened at King.
Okay,
And that
okay.
was, this was at another spot. I don't want to say it because I still DJ there and those are my guys. And luckily, like I said, dude woke up. But yeah, I thought they were dancing. It was a fight. So I can't even tell anymore when white people are dancing or throwing hands. But we're going to move on to Hot Cues. But before we do that, one more round of applause for my brother Don Milliono. We're not done yet, but just, we're glad you're here. Don, do me a favor. Look at that camera. Let them know where they can find you.
Hey, if y'all on Instagram, follow me at Don Milliono. You'll see all of my ads inside. Choose whatever company, take a look at it, study it, see what I do, see how I can help you, and yeah, for sure.
What kind? That's a crazy flex. Jay. Look at all my companies, man. Learn from it, be better, improve your life.
Yeah.
More like that's fucking fun.
Let's work, man. I just want to work, man. I want to work with anybody that's like wants to take their life to the next level, man.
I love that.
We got to enhance each other. That's what we do.
Hey, man, black on. Black is beautiful, man. There you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some hot cues right now. Y'all ready for some hot cues?
Yeah.
Wait. Artie, where the hell did you get those glasses?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, where did you get them?
I swear you didn't have any glasses the
bro,
past 30 minutes.
We all had glasses on this whole time.
What?
I'm not even going to argue with him.
I don't even remember.
I don't even know where I'm at right now. So if you're new to the channel right now, Hot Cues is a segment where we talk about different internet happenings, whether it be in sports, entertainment, why Artie's wearing glasses all of a sudden, and we try to do it in about 3 to 5 minutes per segment. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Got my guy Don in the building. We're going to talk about it. First one. So the Suns got a new coach. They hired former Milwaukee Bucks head coach and former WWE
wrestler.
former NBA champion Mike Budenholzer, who, if you remember, his Bucks beat our Suns and crushed all of our hopes and dreams, and now we're here getting swept in the first fucking round. Yeah. How do we feel about getting a new coach? Don, are you big into sports? Are you a big Suns guy?
Oh yeah, so I'm more of a Lakers fan.
What?
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
talking to the mic and say that like
Yeah. So I'm from Illinois, so I'm not a Bulls fan, but I've always been a Lakers fan my whole life. I've just always, I grew up watching Kobe. I studied when I used to play ball. I used to study like Kareem, the hook shots. I'm just a fan of like the whole like Laker nation, like Laker. Yeah.
How many points did you average in high school?
Like 4.
Okay. All right, that's
Yeah,
fair, but-
I wasn't all that. I was more of a football player than anything.
What position in football?
I played D line and I played so defensive end and I played a little bit of linebacker.
Well, that's fire. Oh,
But
yeah, okay.
defensive line for sure.
You were the cracking people.
Oh, yeah.
I see. I didn't play football. My mom was like, "Nah, that's too physical. Play basketball." I'm like, "All right." My dad was mad, but hey, he didn't pay for the shit.
I feel like you'd have been a monster, bro.
Me, I
feel
probably
like you
would
would
have.
have.
I
for
think
sure.
I think it made you even scarier at basketball. I think it would have transitioned that.
Yeah, but
You're-
football players a lot of times they have a hard time playing on the basketball court because they don't know how to tone down their
Yeah.
physicality.
Yeah, but you started
true.
playing basketball first though, so you had the finesse of basketball.
Especially if you wear size 20 shoes, like you would have been killing. You could have been kicking people.
I'd have been having my shit stepped on. Fucking my feet would have been freaking cleat.
Dude, no, cleats
I
hurt
don't
too.
even know if they make
You
cleats.
could
that
trip
big.
people on accident on the football field. Wouldn't even know.
Fucking 3 different ways. I'm like, oh, coach, where my foot go, head ass.
But no, when it comes to like, just to get back to your question,
Yeah.
when it comes back to that, I do follow sports. I am a Lakers fan, but I would say that the Suns is my second favorite because I'm here now, So I do
respect
follow
that.
along.
Okay.
I think we needed some change.
Yeah.
All right, if you had it your way, you getting rid of any one of the big 3, or like what else could you possibly do if you were Ishbia or James Jones or GM besides getting a new coach? Because Vogel, I like Vogel, but I think he had to go.
Yeah, he had to go. I wouldn't have got rid of DeAndre Ayton.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like if anything, you could have worked with him to make him more physically aggressive. But
we tried that for 5 years, man. We tried to toughen him up, and there he would have some games when he would come to the ball, but he really wanted out. And then I think he's still better than Nurk. Don't get me wrong, but I think Nurk, at least he ain't soft.
Oh no,
and
no.
Grayson Allen
Nurk is tough.
Yeah.
Nurk is tough.
Yeah.
He's tough. Yeah,
He just can't make a fucking
He's
layup
good.
to save his life.
Yeah.
Aiden was just too soft. He gave me the vibe that like if you went in like his little gym bag, he had a little baggie of like dry cereal.
What?
That's because that's how soft he was. It just gave
Like
me the
Apple Jacks.
like some Apple Jacks or some like honeycombs or something. Like he eats them on the side.
Yeah, he had a dry baggie of Lucky Charms in his gym bag.
Yeah, all marshmallows.
That's
All
crazy.
marshmallows is insane. You go to jail for
Yo,
that.
that's crazy. Aiden's still the homie, man. I rock with Aiden.
Oh, you
Nah,
That's the homie.
I never
what you
met him
don't
in
know?
real life.
Yeah,
though.
he used to come to the club.
Okay,
He used
so
to come,
maybe he's
he-
a cool
he
guy.
used to
in
come
real
to the
life.
club.
I used to see him at
Yeah.
Fashion Square every now and then.
He was
like,
frustrating to us Arizonans. That's all it was.
He's
But I don't know him
frustrating.
in real life. He's probably an amazing person. And you got to be super disciplined to even get to the NBA. So I'm sure he's a great guy.
There's some guys in the NBA that they're just born with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
for
also, we wish DA nothing but the best. Of course, I wish he could have stayed. I wish it would have happened. But yeah, the Suns need some work. I think Coach Bud will be great. But we got some other issues as well because apparently, like Stephen A. Smith was talking. But at this time, it's Monday. But by the time the episode comes out, it'll be Thursday. Stephen A. Smith and a news reports coming out about Kevin Durant being unhappy in Phoenix. Apparently, he did not talk to Vogel for at least a month. He doesn't really talk to anybody else on the team. Barely. All you want to do is hoop it and take his ass home and not even get a haircut. Kevin, I love
crazy.
you. I love you, Kevin.
Not even.
But we need you, man. Do you think the Suns can still win with Kevin and Devin together? Or you think one of those guys got to go?
Absolutely. I think Devin had it even before Kevin. But I heard some rumors that Devin's trying to leave too.
No, I think Devin's camp already shot those down. I think Devin understands that, hey, he's the franchise here. This
Yeah,
is his
for
market.
sure.
Like, if you go to New York, you'll never be bigger than New York. If you go to L.A., you'll never be bigger than L.A. Like, you have to, like, if he could win a ring in Phoenix, which I still think Devin Booker can, I still think he
They
has
most definitely
Absolutely.
can.
plenty more time, he'll be a god forever. Like, he'll be a Phoenix legend. icon.
solidified legend.
I feel like
The
Kevin.
first.
I feel like Kevin just wants to go somewhere where it's gonna come easy.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's gonna really come easy. He wants to be that one of those, players that like got all these rings. Like stay where you at, build with this team, be more involved with this team, help these guys reach their best potential, and then you're gonna get another championship.
And isn't that what I was kind of saying before? I'm telling you, I be saying I don't even really be watching
Arstradamus.
sports like that. I be feeling it out from like just a human perspective. It just seems like they don't have any like camaraderie.
Well, this was only our first year together. Like, it's gonna take some time.
But you can force camaraderie. You can if people are willing to, if they understand the seriousness of how important
You
it
can't
is to be
force it.
close.
You can't force to be
get
somebody's
people-
friend.
Yeah.
No, you can't force
but
that,
also
but
has
you
to do
can.
with the coach too.
They can accept the fact that they got to work on.
You got to have somebody to set the culture. Like, you got to have somebody there to, like, yo, this is the bar. This is where we got to, like, meet up at. Like, everybody needs to come to work. That's why a leader like a Chris Paul, a leader like a LeBron, a leader like a Steph Curry, like, they set the culture.
Exactly.
And then they make you want to follow and be a part of that culture.
Right.
Then you get in or you don't get in.
That's
You
facts.
know?
I was gonna say like LeBron. Like LeBron comes into a team and builds a team, molds his players. Kevin Durant, as a vet, needs to be able to do that same thing to the
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns.
In fairness, I think Kevin came to the team knowing it's Devin. I think it's going to be mainly on Devin. Like, Devin's going to have to be that guy to get Bradley and Kevin on board and be like, look, this is my team. I'm the franchise. KD's on his last couple of years, and Brad just got here. This is Devin's team.
I think Devin can do it.
He can, but he needs to see, yo, these young dudes, Anthony Edwards, Shea Gilgeous, Luka, Jokic ain't that old, Murray's not that old, Wemby, the West is hell. The West is hell. Devin can go from making the playoffs to being right back into the lottery real fucking quick.
Yeah.
When we had Tyler Ulis and fucking Dragon Bender. All right?
Coolest name ever, but
Yeah, and the worst dude to ever have it. Fucking Goran Dragic type shit, even though Goran could hoop. Chewy, what do you think though? Do you think Bud's gonna help fix a lot of things, or we still got some work to do?
I don't know, dude. But this the roster didn't change, at least not yet, as of now, of course. So I kind of have my doubts, but we'll see. It's going to be a long off season, and I personally would, if I was GM or coach, whatever, if I was running the show at the moment, I would honestly try and find a nice defensive point guard and move. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even think of anybody right now. But and then just move Bradley Beal to be a 6-man.
Wow.
Personally,
you cannot pay this man $150 million with a no trade clause to be a 6-man.
I mean, he can just only focus on scoring.
I
just feel like having a 2-guard backcourt is not really
I wouldn't be mad at that.
the business.
I wouldn't be mad at Bradley Beal being a 6-man.
On paper, that would make sense, but just you got to think about these guys. Bradley's been a starter his whole career. It takes guys who are really selfless to buy in. Like it takes a Manu or Jamal Crawford or like a Malik Monk, like guys that could be starting and could have started on multiple teams. But like, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna come off the bench, or not even sacrifice, but I'm gonna because you could come off the bench and still play the most minutes and still play important minutes.
No,
but it's a stigma. It's a stigma of now I'm a 6-man. A lot of guys they don't want that stigma.
So what is he not bringing to the table? That
I just feel like he's just not.
Like
I just feel like he's not really necessarily like a good. I don't want to say a good fit. I don't think he's playing the right position. I just feel like they're trying to ask him to do something that he's just not used to doing.
Well, I think that comes down to a lot of schematics too. I think it comes down to how did the coaches use these guys? You can't just have Kevin Durant standing in a fucking corner waiting like that. Like you cannot have that. You got to put these guys in that's why coaching matters. That's why positions and game plans matter. Because you can't tell me that Bradley Beal can't do anything that a Tyler Hero is doing, that some of these other combo guards are doing that can also bring the ball up and stuff like that. Bradley can do anything. He's amazing.
He can do all of that.
Yeah. But you got to put him in the right position.
So that goes back to just what I was saying is they gotta build camaraderie, but they also gotta be able to utilize each other as a team. Utilize each other's strengths. Like Nurkic, dude is fire. He be getting boards. He be going up. Utilize him more on some pick and rolls. KD needs to come off the screens. They need to be doing more off the ball.
Well, I think he's gonna be a coach that can really do it. A lot of people wanted him. He's been a winner. He's from Arizona too, so you might have.
That's what's up.
He lots more skin in the game. I think he's gonna put these guys in the best position, and then we're gonna find out because now the first filling out. Because even the Heat didn't win their first year. It takes time. You get all these new players together. It takes time. True. Without even being a big three. So
but didn't the Heat still make the finals? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, they made the finals. Yeah, because you had LeBron and D Wade.
Yeah, but they weren't a first round
prime.
sweep though, or at least nothing short of the semis.
Yeah, true. But you had the best player on earth. Kevin Durant's not the best player, and neither is Devin or Brad. So, that's a different level of a big three. Let's just
LeBron is
LeBron and D Wade is disgusting
in a weird way.
I know.
Yeah,
that was some good basketball.
LeBron and D Wade is just crazy.
When LeBron was at his height, D Wade was at. Oh yeah.
Dude, that was a fun era of basketball.
Yeah,
I miss those days.
That shit was amazing. But you got to be tough, man. We got to be tough. Just like how this whole argument of NBA players versus NFL players comes down to a lot of toughness. So I don't know. Raise your hand if you guys have kind of been seeing the debate on Twitter about NFL versus NBA, and can NBA guys go to the NFL and be successful? Has anybody seen that?
I mean, I tiptoe a little bit. I don't necessarily saw all of it.
Go to the NFL and be successful. I think they definitely could.
Well, let me paint the picture for you. So there's an NFL player. His name is James Jones. He used to play for the Packers, wide receiver. He was pretty good. He led the league, I think, in receiving touchdowns. I think he won a ring before. He kind of started getting into it with Austin Rivers, former lottery pick, son of Doc Rivers, one of the best high school players in his era at the time, and then played at Duke, and then played 12 plus years in the NBA. Austin's been around. And the argument on Twitter kind of became, hey, Austin thinks you could bring 30 guys from the NBA to the NFL and they could be successful. And James Jones said, fuck that. No, you cannot. It's the whole argument of who's the better athlete, even though they're both amazing athletes. Don, do you think NBA guys can make it in the NFL? You think 30 of them, or you think maybe only a handful?
I think 30 of them could.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Right now?
I feel like I feel like it would definitely take some training, you know what I'm saying? And they gotta mentally train too. But I feel like LeBron would be a cold wide receiver.
I think that's what I was.
LeBron would have been a cold wide receiver
or safety.
There would be a lot of wide receiver type people could pull over. I don't know about line linemen, that kind of thing,
Nah.
or even I think some safeties,
Yeah.
some like strong, like some safeties, some defensive backs.
Like I feel like Kendrick Perkins, he would have been a super dope lineman.
Okay, yeah.
Baby Davis, yeah.
But see, I think height in football doesn't really help as much as it does in basketball. Like, yeah, you could be 6'10".
It depends though.
It
If you're a running back,
Yeah.
it's so hard to tackle tall dudes, especially when they're fast like that.
I thought it would be hard to tackle small dudes.
Like
Isaiah
Thomas could have been a
there's-
good running back.
You're gonna be like Darren Sproles.
Yeah.
It's a
for
weird.
sure.
There's a weird in between. I would honestly say like, if they're super small, I mean it's
A 6'8" running back
I'ma
is
have to
disgusting.
be
Your
honest,
knees are
it's-
done.
it's harder to-
That's hard. Yeah.
It's harder to tackle like a dude who's like 6'3" than it is to tackle a dude who's like 5'7". I'm sorry.
I look. You played football before, so I'm gonna take your word for it because I never played. But as far as from what I've seen, because football is my second favorite sport. Being 6'2", especially as a running back in the NFL, is like if you're strong, like a Derrick Henry, you
Think
can
of
maybe pull that
Adrian
shit off.
Peterson.
Adrian Peterson too.
Super hard to tackle. Just watch videos. Like people just bounce off of him because he's fast. But when you're tall, you're fast and you're like kind of
agile.
heavy, like heavier than you. You don't realize how much heavier 2 inches gives somebody.
But those
they
guys
could be
are
the same
freaks.
build, but like if somebody was my exact build, 2 inches taller than me, I'm like 205. He's gonna be like 230.
I'm just saying for that to be a running back, maybe more of a tight end type shit because like your knees is gonna get chopped. But tight end like
Oh, yeah,
LeBron,
for sure.
I can see Bron being a tight end. But some of these other 7-footer
kill
guys,
him.
nah, I can't. Nah, your legs just fucking done, and then you
Nah.
probably can't even tackle.
I don't feel like 7-footers. Like women,
That
they're
height,
not-
nah.
They
I don't
wouldn't be
think
able
that
to make it.
transition.
Zion would be
Williamson
good.
for sure.
But
Zion
I
be
think
good.
I could
he's
see-
physically tough.
Yeah.
I could see Zion damn near do anything, man. Give that man a
can go
damn
swimming.
Halo suit and send him to war. You know what I'm saying? What could Zion
Go
big
fight the
ass not
Covenant.
do? Yeah, for real. Give him a Master Chief.
Go fight the Arbiter.
That's a good observation on Zion.
I think like a Westbrook.
Russell
I
as
think
a running back
Russ
would be
will.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see Russ being a
I
running
can see
back.
him running through people for sure.
Yeah.
I can see Harden being a quarterback. A left-handed quarterback, I could kind of see it.
If he could throw, yeah,
If you
I can see it.
Like, I think
Yeah.
he has like some really nice
I mean,
footwork.
see
he's
that.
got that good step. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He has the finesse for a
Yeah.
quarterback. I think he'd have a lot of people.
Harden kind of strong, man. I know you kind of
Yeah.
girthy paws.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Girthy. Fuck.
He's built.
I don't think
Your
you can
word
use that
choice
word.
is crazy sometimes.
I said pause.
He
I
did.
paused
He
it.
like stopped.
Even how you
midway.
said pause though, like
Damn.
Pause.
pause.
That was a zesty
Gert.
pause. Come on, Don.
My bad, bro. My bad.
I'm joking. Well, I know some guys who can't play in the NFL and the NBA, and that's Kendrick and Drake, and Gibby apparently.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see that for sure.
Yeah, no, Gibby, no offense.
Gibby, you'll be a good towel boy. You know what I'm saying?
Gibby,
I can see that.
I can see you being the ball.
a nice manager, water
coach.
boy. You know.
Hey, coach.
I will let us see Gibby on a kickoff, and then he has to be the last person to make a tackle.
No, that's what
He just
what
falls down.
that's what give you. I feel like you could be a kicker. You could be a kicker,
Did you see what happened to destroying?
Yo, that's tough.
Or yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure, bro.
Crazy
Yeah.
story. When I was a
Ah,
freshman
man.
in high school, our kicker was a girl.
oh wow.
And she was nice with it. Like she never. I don't remember her really missing, but one time there was a bad snap, and she had to try to pick it up
Oh no.
and run it.
Did she get laid out?
And she got fucking destroyed, bro. All of us were like, oh, no. They're like, Jasmine, no. And then
Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Girl,
no.
Dang, Jasmine.
And then it was funny because
Dang, Jasmine.
because when she get hit, like the kid is like, yeah, because he smacked her.
And you get-
he
you get
didn't
hit.
know, you know.
he
what I'm
didn't know
saying?
she was a girl.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
he
didn't
knew.
know, so
That
he
kid
was
got
like,
problems.
yeah. And then when we picked her up, like took her helmet off, he was like, oh shit.
My man's caught a domestic.
I know, yeah. That man liked it a little bit too much. He was
But
like,
respectfully, she kind of got up, shook it off, and she was cool. But it was just like, that was an interesting.
I have a similar story, but the thing is, it was kind of the other way around. It was on a kick up. So we had a female kicker as well on my football team. Fucking, she had to be the last. Of course, we sucked honestly as a football team. So she ended up having to be the last person to tackle somebody.
Oh,
and she
no.
fucking she didn't lay him out, but she was able to actually fucking.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, she got him.
Over his
So she fucking got him, dude. Oh my god, it was the most hype thing about the game.
See, I
Pretty
think
sure we lost that
freshman
game
year
too,
of high
so-
school is the
We
last
still lost
year, stuff
42 to
like
8.
that.
Yeah, but you know.
Freshman
Damn,
year of high school,
Jasmine.
the last way. Yeah, and Jasmine, if you watching this, hope you doing all right. I hope y'all doing all
They
right.
should have gave you like a tougher name, like J Bone,
J Bone.
Jazzy.
no, J Thug. Like just like they need to toughen you up.
Their
Yeah,
whole
for
family
sure.
could kick. The Arroyo family.
That sounds like the most.
I would have called her
kick-ass-
like J Putt or something like that.
yeah, J Leg,
Yeah.
J-Leg.
J Foot. But yeah. So where were we? Oh yeah, Drake. How did we even get there? So Drake and Meek. Apparently, more news is still coming out about this dumb shit. I'm over the beef. Don, who won? Let me ask you real quick.
With Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
So
Oh, here we go. Should we break the glass just in case?
So look, I'm a Drake fan, you know. I honestly only heard a few songs, but I do know for sure Kendrick did that. I'm not for beefs though, bro. Like I'm for no type of way. Like I don't support any type of negativity when it comes to like culture. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't really get behind, you know, Drake or Kendrick coming at each other like that and just disrespecting each other and just throwing each other's name through the dirt, trying to defame each other. I'm not for that because, like, I just can't endorse negativity. You know?
I respect that because ultimately it is two black men with families and with kids and stuff like that.
I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of us are fans of both. Like Kendrick
for
and Drake
sure.
have been in our lives for almost 2 decades now. It's been 12, 13, 14 years. You know, since I've been a fan of at least Drake and then Kendrick a little bit after that. See, I wish DK was in here because he's actually from Canada and I want to ask him. You know, DK? Okay.
DK.
Okay, no, he's I'm out
When he
there.
comes back, we'll ask
When he
him.
comes back,
We'll
out.
just remember.
But
Probably
yeah.
taking a poop.
Oh wow.
Taking a shit.
Wait, man, cut that out.
Been going for a minute.
Dropping a bomb.
Maybe he's locked out.
Oh, shit.
No, he's fine. He's good. I hope not.
I was like, he might.
He got his phone,
Did he
right?
text me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Make sure DK
Yeah.
not locked out real quick.
He's not locked out.
Just-
But apparently news has been coming out about how I think people have been debunking that Drake, of course, was lying about planting the evidence and lying about Dave Free being the father of one of Kendrick's kids, and then Kendrick might have been lying about the whole PDF file allegations. It's just lies everywhere.
I think they because they confirmed. I'm pretty sure the dude Baca actually had like sex offender allegations.
No, Baca did, but not Drake.
Yeah, but
Baca has a case.
but what he said, he was saying in the song mostly, he was saying like, you got people in your clique.
He called him a
with these-
certified pedophile.
No, he said certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
No, not IOs. IO. He called Drake that.
I'm pretty sure he said pedophiles.
Who cares about
With
what
an S.
Baca does? Well, either way,
Well,
he
because
called them all.
would you hang out with a pedophile? Be honest.
No,
Of course, fucking not. So that's what he was saying is, especially.
But he
I
called
would say
Drake a pedophile.
I would say, especially in the in the black community, we super don't fuck with that shit.
Nah.
Any community you don't fuck with that. Nobody
Like,
wants.
well, yeah, but we are like
Well, no, yeah.
burn them at the stake, damn near. Maybe not that far, but we like, nah.
And let me
So
say this, Drake has done some such shit to kind of maybe have him under the microscope a little bit. Like, I don't know why you moving like that, but nothing ever, at least, like hard founded about him doing anything illegal.
I feel like getting girls
Yeah.
Instagrams and shit before they turn of age
That's creepy.
is
not-
creepy shit. And yeah, okay, he's teetering on that line. You know what I'm saying? He's teetering on that line. But also a lot of the shit that he was saying was coming out to not be true. Like somebody suing him because he said that the stuff that they had a picture of
Yeah, this Twitter username Ebony2K24. Did you see that shit, Don? About the Twitter user saying how all the stuff that Kendrick had for one of his songs in the cover art of like a a prescription bottle of Drake that had his name on it for Ozempic. Just a bunch of bullshit that's just coming out. People lying and making up stories, making up clout. This one dude was trying to say that Drake's camp paid him $150,000 to get information about Kendrick, and it was false. Like, why are we lying?
Well, the thing was about that was he said that wasn't his luggage. That was like his dad's luggage, and somebody stole the luggage or something like that. That's like what the lie was. But the person was like, no, we didn't steal any luggage. And basically that person that they said was lying or that stole the stuff was like, you have to retract your statement or we're suing you.
Yeah, they're threatening to sue Ack and Drake.
Because they're...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that means straight up like that just, it blow. This is why I said I felt like Kendrick won either way, but even more so now that it's like, your whole angles were that, oh, you're Kendrick said he's a master manipulator, and then he proved that he is really trying to manipulate the story however he's trying to do it, but it's just like you getting caught up now. It's making it look bad. Yeah,
I mean, they both look bad. I think they both told lies to sell shit.
I don't think Kendrick looked that bad,
this,
to be honest.
Kendrick saying that Drake had a daughter?
They still have not unproven that yet.
But if you're gonna say that, then have the proof.
They still have not like
when Pusha T said it.
If you look it
up,
up,
came out not that long later that Drake does have a son.
If you look it up on Google, it says Drake has 2 kids.
Oh my gosh, because Google, Wiki.
But
look,
go ahead.
Let me ask y'all this, man.
Yeah.
How long, how much time would you say y'all put in following these stories and following the?
I mean, for me, it's been a few hours because, number one, the music itself is enough to almost maybe fill out like a small album between, 4 songs from Kendrick and like 4 songs from Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you want to count a Rick Ross song and fucking Metro's instrumental.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel the point of view. I think with us, I think we're pretty good probably at time management, but for the general population, that's a really good question. For me, I listen to the songs like when they would drop, and then maybe if a couple little things pop up while I'm taking a shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when I would like look into it, but I wouldn't really go out of my way to be like, oh, I need to go research Drake and Kendrick and what's going on and shit like that. The only time I somewhat did that was because I knew that we were actually going to talk about it on the podcast, so I wanted to make sure I was like prepped. You know, so I feel like that's more of a fair reason to do it. But if you just have shit, nothing else better to do, and you're sitting around and you're fucking knee deep in 2 superstars rap beef when you probably you need to be putting that mental energy towards something productive.
But see, that's been the issue with this whole thing is that people have literally turned this whole beef into their personality.
Yeah,
like motherfuckers, they are doing more research than they probably did throughout their whole entire years in high school and college.
You would have graduated if you did that much.
Like, see, and in this song, when he said that, he actually meant that before you're like, dog, touch some fucking grass. Like, I judge the songs off the songs, and if something's true or not or whatever, I'll discuss it. But I'm judging these artists for their skill, for their talent. I don't want nobody to get hurt and no lives to get threatened. And if what's really happening or what happened at Drake's spot, apparently he's selling a lot of his real estate now. That's been going around. You want everybody to be safe, even Drake. I know Drake is a villain in all this, but I
don't think Drake is a villain. I just think
people see Drake as the villain. People hate Drake.
I think they poke.
Everyone
I think
does hate Drake. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm a Drake fan, so I get kind of hurt. Like, damn man, I look. Yeah, he kind of soft and he kind of weird, but he made nothing was the same. All right.
To me, it's like
that man gets a forever pass.
Kendrick is like the dragon at the top of the mountain.
What
you see like. Yeah, you go up there and there's bones in the cave. And shit.
You are gassing.
Hold on, brother. Let me finish up. There's bones in the cave and shit, but he not going out trying to go get people. If you gonna fuck with Kendrick to that level, like I think Kendrick would have kept it civil if Drake kept it civil.
Kendrick started it.
Yeah, but he started it on some like, hey, let's energize the rap game versus like when you start getting personal and talking about this man's family, like, yeah, of course he's gonna let the shit fly, and he did, and he cooked him, which was
I think he got chosen to go against Drake. I don't think he just started it on his own accord. I feel like there's industry leaders in the industry that don't like Drake and chose Kendrick because he's the only one that could really go up against Drake like that that I know of.
He's the only one that's that high on the totem pole as in one of the top big rappers in the game that could say something to Drake, and it can't even really be a money versus money thing or like a stature versus stature thing. But I think Drake deserves more credit because Drake, everybody calls Kendrick the boogeyman. Don't battle Kendrick. Drake not only swung at Kendrick, he swung at 4 other dudes, 5 other guys.
For sure, yeah.
And arguably had the best song at the whole beat. Maybe not the most catchiest, not the most danciest, and you ain't got people freaking sea-walking and doing whatever to Family Matters like they are to Not Like Us, which is fair. Not Like Us is a bop. It's a banger. Kendrick dropped some really good songs. But I think Family Matters might be one of Drake's best songs that he's dropped in quite some time. I think he's rapping his ass off.
Which one was dropping? Which one was dropping? Give Me 50. Is that?
That was Push-Ups.
Push-Ups is also hard
Push-Ups
too.
was better than Family Matters. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I like Family Matters. Not Like Us is fire too though.
Not Like Us is good. It's good. And like I'm a Kendrick and J. I'm a J. Cole. I am a J. Cole fan, but I ain't gonna talk for J. Cole right now.
J. Cole's.
I respect J. Cole. Man.
I like the J. Cole memes of like Kendrick and Lamar. It shows like Goku and Vegeta fighting, and then it shows just like a random like Master Roshi on like an island chilling. Like he's J. Cole. Just
one of my favorite ones
is
like you have Kendrick and Drake going at it, and then you see fucking J. Cole just fucking
on his
bike just riding down the street.
I respect it to a certain extent because he pulled out of it and he didn't like get into it. But
that's not in his nature.
I think.
But I'm still disappointed though because J. Cole always talks so much shit about how y'all don't want to come at me. I'm one of the coldest. I'm one of the best in the game.
Say that.
And now this could have, for what it did for Kendrick. I'm not saying Kendrick needed the boost, but I think that some of these were like his first Billboard #1s he ever had, and that's because this was probably the most relevant he's been in like a rap scenario in quite some time
since Money Trees.
Since Money Trees, yeah. But even then, I mean, you're going against Drake. Like, if you swing at somebody like Drake who's been at the top of the rap game, people are going to look at you. And the fact that people say Kendrick won, people are going to listen to it. Not like us transcended regular hip-hop heads and casual motherfuckers know what it is now. So that could have been the same for J. Cole. If J. Cole could have dropped the banger, if he could have teamed up with Drake and made it like a 2v20 type shit, you know what I'm saying? And at least go against Kanye. Don't let Kanye talk shit about you.
I wish J. Cole would have shot at Kanye.
Yeah, like fuck you, Kanye, talking about all those mean.
I would love to hear like J. Cole's perspective on why. I would love for him just to like say something on it.
I think J. Cole feels the type of way because he was one of the founding reasons for how Kendrick Lamar was founded. Because apparently J. Cole introduced Dr. Dre into Kendrick. So it's like, damn, like why would I want to go against you and like try to tear you down when I really wanted to put you on?
Yeah.
Type shit.
He's probably making money off of Kendrick.
I mean, maybe not even that, but just I think J. Cole is just a purist of a hip hop artist. He just likes the purity of it, even though he always says how much of the best he is. So,
I guess my only thing when it comes to
last point,
when it comes to J. Cole about like the bowing out kind of vibe, the way that he went about it, I don't think he needed to do all of that. I think once it got to the point where it was getting too serious, then he could have just said, oh no, y'all getting way too serious. Like I thought we were just rapping. That would have been a better way to go about it rather than like saying sorry and all of that type of shit where it's like, bro, like, I don't know. Like if you, I guess my thing is as a man, like just be decisive and like stand on some shit. Like if you fucking said that shit, stand on it. I would have had way more respect for that. And then later on, because I think we would have all identified at a certain point that like, oh, J. Cole don't really want to be beefing like that. Yeah, you know, he just wanted a competitive rap scenario, which is cool. Yeah. Which I think even Kendrick at the beginning would have been cool for that. And I think that's what Kendrick always kind of wants.
Cole didn't have to really come off as low-key glazing. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, that's where he lost me.
He could have just said, hey, I ain't really with the beef shit.
I'll still listen to Cole. Yeah. I still listen to everybody.
The album's good, though.
Until, like, to me, all of this shit at the end of the day is allegations. And, like, I'm not a person to judge somebody before they've had, like, I'm not the person who goes off of the, what is it called? You always say it, the public...
court of public opinion.
I don't go off of that. I'm like, bro, these are all allegations, and until they solidify some shit, then.
And
I'll
these
make
quote unquote
different
hip hop
decisions.
fans and hip hop stands and lover of hip hop, a lot of you motherfuckers are fake and you guys suck. And you guys are the reason why this beef got corny real fucking fast. If the music wasn't good, I would have been really tapped out on this. But y'all over there either dick riding for either Drake or Kendrick or whoever, especially all that hate against Drake. Like, I get it. If you're a Kendrick fan or if you hate Drake, you're entitled to your opinion. But for you just to want to just say, oh, yeah, make up a bunch of lies, like, keep that shit to yourself. But I guess it's the internet, so what are we talking about?
You want to call somebody out?
Everybody on Twitter.
Is that on Twitter?
Yeah,
Twitter, he
Yeah,
said.
all you Twitter
On
finger
X.
bot AI bitches, like, all right, at me. All right, let's argue. All right,
You don't want no problem with DJ Aaron Michael.
facts. All right, I got. See this, brother?
Size 18 and a half.
Facts. And I'm back in the gym, but you don't want it.
Nice.
You don't want it. I'm working on my core.
Yeah.
All right. But there's still more beef going ahead, but we're gonna wrap it up for hot cues right there. That's hot cues.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got one more thing to talk about. Then we get out of here. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we got one more segment to talk about since we've been talking about beef. So the main chorus was Drake versus Kendrick, I guess you could say, with a smidge of Metro and Future on the side, right? Well-known artist, been around for a minute. But now all these old B-plus side characters are coming out, and they're having beef for God knows why. If you're not familiar, Soulja Boy's been beefing with Metro, telling Metro Happy Mother's Day on Twitter, which if you know why that's really offensive to say that to Metro.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
he lost his
fucked up.
mom. That's very fucked up.
Damn.
Soulja Boy petty as fuck. And then the game getting involved, making a diss track towards Rick Ross. I didn't even hear it.
I heard it. He rapping.
Was he rapping?
But that's my favorite rapper of all time.
Oh,
Game?
really?
Yeah, the game is his favorite rapper. I do the same response every
I
time.
like
he
the
tells
game. Game good.
But of all time, though?
All time.
me. Of all time.
It's crazy because they know me. I'm a hip hop head to the max.
I still have yet to wrap my mind around that, but I respect
I
your
want to
opinion.
understand
I
why.
think
After this, I got to understand why.
I think I was just a kid when he came out, and that's just what it was.
no, when Game first really came out with the
Oh, yeah,
documentary
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
oh my gosh, that album was amazing. That was like one of the first hard ass rapidy rap albums I really heard as a kid. So no, I respect the fuck out of Game. It's amazing. But yeah, Game beefing with Rick Ross. Who else is beefing? I said Soulja Boy. 50 Cent apparently getting into beats with
Sean Combs.
not even Sean. No, his son.
Yeah. Sean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is his son named Sean?
Is he like
Yes,
Sean Jr.?
Yes, that's his name too. Yeah.
Oh,
King Combs.
yeah.
King Combs. Yeah.
Honeycomb.
I know he has another brother named Justin. But yeah, all these random ass beefs, and Don, I agree with you when you were saying a little bit earlier how all that negativity gets old. Y'all too grown for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is just trying to beef right now because they seen what's coming from Kendrick. Kendrick's shit is blowing up, so they like, man, I got to beef with somebody so my shit could blow up. You know, that's where I feel like, Soulja Boy is all about the clout.
Oh yeah.
So he gonna try to find some beef. Oh, I got to get in this too. My career needs it. Let me take a shot at Metro.
We should have been known Soulja
You know what
Boy
I'm
to end
saying?
up in that shit somehow. He always figure out a way.
I respect King Combs though for sticking up for his dad because 50 been going at Diddy.
Yeah,
He
but 50's
going at
been doing
Diddy.
that. 50 is one of the biggest trolls in the
He
game,
is, though.
and he's also somebody you do not want to fuck with in the
Yeah,
beef
for
because
sure.
he cooked a lot of
Yeah.
people. He went against Ja Rule when Ja was that guy.
Ruin his career for sure.
Yeah, Murder Inc. and
Yeah.
Irv all got, and Fat Joe all got
Has
cooked up.
50
Cook the game though.
has
Oh
50
my
ever
gosh.
lost beef?
50.
Game.
You think he lost?
No,
the
he did
beef?
not.
He did not lose the game.
I don't even remember.
No.
I-
Next album was
You were
Lost.
tripping.
Lost against Kanye West.
Bro, look
Well, no,
where,
but
look
they-
where
they
50 Cent
set
is
that
at.
up.
Alone, 300 bars alone.
Look where 50 Cent is at in his career and look at the game. 50 is
What's his
bigger
rap
than
career?
Diddy. 50's bigger than a lot of these
You don't
people.
care about rapping
Talking
no
to the
more.
mic. Talking to the mic.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. But no, so you said me and you could beef right now because 50 is one of my greatest of all times. And I'm big on 50.
Chewy, give you the mic real quick.
Oh, Slam. No, Gibbs. Hey, man, I rock with you, Gibbs. You good? We good.
No,
We not
look,
gonna
I
beef.
think, of course, Game and 50 rapping.
All right.
Let me see. Game and 50 rapping is always going to be an iconic battle. And when 50 went against Kanye, that was kind of a different time because that was when Kanye was literally at the peak. Right after Late Registration, Graduation was about to drop, one of the greatest albums of all time. I don't give a fuck. One of the greatest. And then 50 was kind of, what was it? I think Valentine's Day Massacre or whatever. Kanye was gonna win, but 50 had to talk his shit and try to back it up. You know
That was Curtis. The album was Curtis.
Well, that was Curtis. You sure?
Yeah.
Curtis.
So Gibby, and I'm just curious, what do you define as like winning beef?
Well, strictly from a hip hop perspective, because I'm a fan of 50 Cent, the businessman. I was listening to his audiobook at work today. You know what I mean? But strictly going off of rap and who's making the better music and who sold more during that beef era, the L goes to 50. I'm sorry.
Sorry, not so. You're not sorry.
Game came out after 300 bars and like sold almost as much as the documentary. He didn't ruin anyone's career.
Yeah, but ultimately, I think a lot of beefs, they just go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's either both artists benefit from it or nothing really changes, or it could go the really bad route and somebody gets hurt.
In the book,
You know what I'm saying? So
in that
that's
book,
what we do there. We don't want that.
In 50's book, doesn't he actually say that him and Kanye beefed on purpose?
Well,
Probably.
they had an understanding that it was a marketing scheme. Yeah. So like they went on like 106 in Park and did like the little face off and stuff like that. So it was definitely marketing. But
yeah. That's what that's why I was like, I don't know if that beef even qualifies because it seems
Yeah,
like
that
they
was
were on the
something
That was
same
more of a
page.
competitive.
That was
like,
different.
Yeah, we
Off
both
that
gonna
shit.
eat off of that. But yeah, hearing about Soulja Boy threatening, yo, I got these guns and shit, and 21 Savage, like, well, all right, what you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, we do not need any more, and I don't want to sound preachy and get on my Dr. Umar shit, but I'm just gonna say we don't need any more black on black violence, man. Like, we don't need it. It's a bad look, of course, for the kids now. It's a bad look for the younger generation coming up. Like,
Right.
we got to do a better job of being healthy. Like, friendly rap competition's good. You know what I'm saying? Keep it the bars or whatever. And if you got to dispute with somebody, if it's real, hey, that's some grown man shit. But if you on Twitter talking about it, that's kind of lame.
And it's really artists that are beefing that are not about this life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go beef with like a Dirk and people that are really about this life because they gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna find you if you really about it. You know what I'm saying? So like to me, bro, all of that is just corny, bro. All of this beef is just corny because a lot of these people are not really about this life. I feel like Soulja Boy, my man's, you not about this life, man. You don't want no problems.
Yeah, that's interesting.
know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
I see the way Soulja Boy act, and I'm not saying maybe I just don't know, but I'm like curious where this like that energy is coming from because I'm like he was mad young when he first started cracking off. So what could you have really done? Unless he was really one of them little trooper crazy motherfuckers, they handed him a gun at 10 years old or some shit.
I think for Soulja Boy, I think his biggest issue and why he acts the way he acts
Drugs.
is because when
Drugs.
maybe.
Shit.
Them drugs turn you to a thug real quick.
But no, but
That's
think about it. If you blow up and you make all this money and you have one of the hottest hip hop songs in the world that's still transcended today, like you kind of like let it sound when you were 17, 18 years old. And you have all these older heads. Like I saw the video of Ice-T saying how Soulja Boy ruined hip hop. One of the OGs that was one of the driving forces behind gangster rap came out and said, "You ruined hip hop. You instead of giving you dap, instead of giving you props, instead of saying, hey, like this is cool." Old heads just talking shit. And a lot of old heads talk shit. So Soulja Boy probably felt like he's had his back against the wall his whole entire career because the way he started off as a young kid, and then now he kind of matured into like a grown ass man, but people still test him like, oh, you said I cranked that motherfucker. You said that pretty boy swag. You know what I'm saying?
So he feel like he has something to prove.
Yeah, he has to overly prove how hard he is so that way he gets street cred. Even though
I feel like, but like, and I got respect for Soulja for coming out and coming out with that song and being him. Like that's what we know you by.
Yeah.
That's the type of music that you should have kept creating, but evolving in that nature.
Yeah.
Not because I don't listen to his music now. I think it's whack. You know what I'm saying? He tries to sound like everybody else. You know.
Yeah, I mean somehow he still finds ways to every now and then stay relevant with like that She Make It Clap song or whatever. But
Even the Rick and Morty song, I can't lie.
Yeah,
Something
the Rick and
about
Morty
that beat
shit,
is fire. Doesn't he make his beats?
I don't know if he made that one. I don't know.
If he makes
he
his
did.
beats, I gotta give him a little bit
He's
more
talented. No,
credibility.
Soulja Boy is a talented cat. You can't even hate on him. But just his actions and I think his lack of maturity sometimes is like, bro, like you a grown ass man now. You got to be damn near 30 or at least 32.
Yeah, he
like,
has to be
he's
around that
in
age.
his
Yeah,
30s,
like
so,
come on,
yeah.
man. Like what are we talking about? You talking about Twitter shit?
But I mean, to be fair, like he also came out when social media was like brand new. Like he really was the first person to blow up on YouTube like that. Really the first person to blow up on MySpace. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of the reason why artists had multiple MySpace songs. People were like, man, I only got the one song I could pick. No, I got 5 of them.
Kiss me through the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That used to be my ringtone.
Oh, yeah,
Like, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I used to rock
Facts.
with that music, you know.
Dude used to brag
Hop
about
about the
ringtone sales.
bed, turn my
The
swag
ringtone
on.
sales, when the commercial came on and then you didn't even realize like you paying monthly for fucking
Yeah.
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
But did he have Boost Mobile shit too? I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm over beef. I'm
Yeah,
done with it.
so-
Like now when I
so-
listen to music, like when I'm at the gym, I listen to Soulection and it's jazz and Brazilian drums. I feel
I'm weak.
great.
Yeah.
That's funny. I notice now, and this is interesting of like who we are as people. Like it just I listen to audiobooks the majority of the time. I barely listen to music. Only time I really listen to music is when I first wake up in the morning. I usually put on classical music.
Really?
And other than that, like every once in a while, if they're like the beef was the most recent time I went and like searched on YouTube to like listen to songs.
You know what they say about classical music? It like so classical music like stimulates something in our mind and it helps like grow our mind. There was this farmer, right? And just to like quick thing. So there was this farmer. He had two corn crops. He
Yeah.
grew them the same. Everything was the same. But he did one thing different for one crop and played classical music 24/7. And he said that crop grew to be like 15 feet taller than the normal crop.
That's insane.
Yeah, so like, and he played classical music. So like, there's something in classical music that stimulates plants to grow faster, to grow better. It's the same thing with our mind. So like, a lot of like rich people, they listen to classical music because it stimulates something in their mind.
I feel
I
like
feel
jazz has like the same effect too. Like,
I could
like
see that.
actual like
Yeah,
like certain levels
Yeah.
of jazz can have like. And also I've seen like some couples like they would put like headphones on like the pregnant woman's belly, and it'll be like classical music and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So while you're in like an embryo in the womb, like you're hearing classical music, it helps stimulate your mind.
I think
Yeah.
it could be something to do with, and I know this sounds kind of oxymoron, but it's like organized complexity, because like jazz and classical music are super complex to an extent, but they're organized into this harmonizing sound that all comes together. And maybe there's some, and now we're getting into just conspiracy.
no, it's
type
certain
shit.
it's certain wavelengths for
But
sure.
you're
Yeah.
getting into like, this, it's like you're flowing with whatever that energy is. Because for me, like when I wake up, like if I don't do that, I kind of feel like I'm like, am I forgetting my keys? But when that shit's playing, it's like I don't even feel like, I feel like I'm flowing with the energy of the day. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't even listen to hip hop anymore myself. I listen to a lot of like alternative, like Emotional Oranges is like one of my. Like, I've been rocking them a lot. You
Now
know,
you're
yeah.
talking.
Jungle. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
there you go.
Like
Tame Impala.
I like Cherry,
Cherry,
Casio. You know, like-
Casio.
yeah, there's a lot of songs I like of Jungle.
I listen to like,
But you listen to Tame
Bob
Impala.
Moses. So
Tame Impala.
that's one of Jungle songs.
No, that's a band.
It's a band I haven't heard.
You
them.
gotta listen to Tame Impala,
Oh,
man.
Let me put it
Come
in.
on, dog.
Tame
That's some
Impala.
shit.
I was
The
gonna say,
less
yeah,
I
you're
heard, the
sleeping on
better.
Tame
Yeah.
Impala, for sure.
Ooh.
I listen to like, so if I listen to music, that's interesting. At night, I listen to like some more alternative stuff too. Now I listen to like Cigarettes After Sex.
Mm-hmm.
I listen
I
to
like Cigarettes.
like Dijon. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I listen to a lot more of that kind of stuff.
I'm a big R&B guy, so Q.
I
has
love
been-
R&B music.
Q. Naomi. I think Naomi Sharp. I think she signed to OVO. She's like a new like Sade. She's
Sade fire.
Yeah.
I like BNXN.
I don't think I heard of
but
him.
He's like he's more of like a Afro beat artist, but dog, his music, bro, is fire. I'm gonna put you on with him. You put me on after this.
You know, facts.
sure.
And yo, let us know in the comments below too. Who should we listen? Who's some alternative R&B? You know what I'm saying? I still like Giveon. Givion's amazing.
Yeah.
And just like rap.
Put us
like,
on some new music. you know?
yeah, we need some new fucking
Yeah.
vibes. We need that type stuff, man. All right, because like when I'm in the club, all I hear is fucking Sexyy Red
Yeah.
and Slanted. All these, I got white women begging for Sexyy Red now. I'm like, my God.
That could be what it is too. Because on the weekends when I'm working in the bar and it's like
It's enough.
hearing that I'm good. Like after
Yeah.
that, my ears are
Enough
tired.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
Enough fucking young boy. I respect it all, but when I'm in the
Yeah.
car, when I'm in the gym,
Nah.
I listen. I remember this one girl. She asked me, she's like, "What do you listen to in the gym?" And I said, "She's like, what is this?" Like, she was,
Yeah.
I was just like, what the hell is like jazz and R&B? I'm like, yeah, it's great. She's like, I can't work out. I'm like, you suck, and deleted the number.
I like listening to Bicep.
Bicep?
Have y'all heard Bicep?
No, what is that?
So it's a band. They got a song called Glue. They got a song called Just. Those two are my favorite gym songs to work out to.
Really?
Bicep, Glue, keep the vibes going, and then by Bicep, it's called Just.
Like bicep, like bicep.
Yeah, it's called Bicep. Yeah. So
Well, that's-
those two songs in the gym, bro, will get you going.
Shit.
Interesting.
I've been on a reggae kick
Whoa.
recently. Yeah,
fuck
like
with
when I'm
that.
at work, just grinding.
Yeah.
Like I find the reggae just kind of helps me mellow out and focus on what I'm doing.
A rumpantum, a rumpanting.
Maybe not that aggressive.
Rumpan.
But
think
I
like
can't
Afro,
I,
Afro.
I,
When I
I
get
can't
to
I
the
can't
part, you
name
know, I
too
want
many
to
too many
keep it.
reggae artists, but it just be coming on at random and I'm like, this is it right here.
Nah, I feel-
reggae is fire.
I feel that.
Reggae is
I think again, I do agree with Don to an extent about the negativity. Like I think now this is just like spiraling out of control. I could see maybe why there is grounds for Drake and Kendrick to beef. But like all of this other beef that people are just trying to like insert themselves into it and kind of like fuel this flame of negativity. I think to an extent that's why I listen to a lot less hip hop. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like that forever because there is the moments when I like to listen to it more, and I'm sure when I'm in a few months back out of the club scene or the
Yeah.
bar scene, then I'll probably have space for that. Because I think it gives me there's benefits to it. Like it kind of makes me feel like, oh shit, I'm gonna go get this money.
Yeah.
Like hypes me up, makes me feel cool.
Certain times.
Like there's
So,
a time and
yeah.
place for it, but yeah, I just kind of like more positive vibes. Like reggae sounds good. I love Afrobeat because
What I've learned
more positive.
growing up, and we're gonna wrap it up just after this. But what I learned growing up real quick is just you are what you eat, you are who you talk to, you are what you listen to. Like you cannot say you're gonna listen to all this gang shit. I'm gonna say like every single day, and then you're not gonna act like that's a part of you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you have to balance yourself. Balance is key, and I'm learning more, at least about myself. That balance is good. Sometimes when I hear some hood shits, a lot of times I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll be listening to house. I love fucking house music. You feel me? So like, I think everybody needs that balance. I hope you find it. But that's episode 63.
Yeah.
Let's get it, man.
Once again, shout out to our brother Don Milliono for being. I almost fucked it up. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Don Milliono.
You got it right.
No, thank you again, brother, man. You are really inspiring, you know what I'm saying, for how hard you work, how dope your work ethic is, and you're barely scratching the surface of it. I'm a fan of yours. I think this podcast, everybody here is a fan of yours going forward.
Likewise.
Yeah,
bro.
we're going to keep supporting you, man, and showing love. Let them know how they can find you one more time, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Make sure y'all go follow Queued Up Podcast. I just tapped in with them right now, man. Can't wait to see what y'all got
sir.
coming. Y'all go follow me on Don Milliono. Also follow the pages, Arizona Trending, Viral Agents. Like I told them, man, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to create. So, hit me up, DM me, shoot me some questions of what you're looking to do. Maybe we can curate some things for you.
There you go, man. Hey, that's the man right there.
Let's get it.
Gibby, how can they find you, and how many followers we at, big dog?
Gibby_visions. That's GIBBY
Ooh.
_visions. We at 165 now, man. We climbing.
165,
We climbing.
Oh.
165K?
I wish. Hey,
Hey, we're getting there.
Check,
Hey, it's
check
gonna
with
get
me
there.
soon enough. Check with me soon
Hey,
enough.
it's coming. It's
we
coming.
getting there.
Couple
All right,
months, man.
It's definitely not going down.
All right. Get him out of here. All right. Love you, kid. How can they find you, Chewy?
Radio Chewy on Instagram. Hit me up.
There you go. Follow my guy DK. He was here earlier, but hey,
Rude Boy DK, for sure.
Rude Boy
Tap
DK.
in, man.
Rude Boy. I like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Follow my boy Calvert Productions as well. Send him some chicken noodle soup or some turtle
and some
soup.
prayers.
He needs some of that gas station turtle soup for him.
Hey, I gotta find that guy, man. Wish I could just find him,
Jesus.
Gas station turtle soup, man.
bro.
That's
Already,
crazy.
that's
That's a crazy sentence.
That's
That's
be
a
the name of
crazy
your next mistake.
gas
Most
station.
crazy
turtle
things happen at the gas station.
I've seen it.
I've seen it too.
I've seen a lot of it. Artie, how can I find you?
It's Artie Reaps on everything. Type it in there. See if I pop up. ARDYREAPZ. Yes, sir. We got new comics coming out for Moonlight Wasteland.
Ooh.
So check it out on the Webtoons app. So a new episode should be dropping really soon. I'll give y'all the date soon on my Instagram.
Hey, man. There you go. Follow my guy. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael as well. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok is still here. Like I said, we're so close. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to us, we're on YouTube. All of our videos. Chewy's the best, most hardworking editor in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate his work and everything.
Go Chewy.
That's my guy, man. Yo, the Queued Up Podcast, baby. Episode 63. We'll see y'all next time. Be safe.
Let's go.
You.
Let's go.